Good afternoon to those who listen. It is April 10th, 2024, 3:28 p.m. And I have only seen one video on of all my channels that has put anything out about Peter Higgs dying on the eclipse day. Now, what's the importance of that? I don't know. I think there's something to it though, because Peter Higgs, he's the boson particle, the Higgs boson particle, the God particle. He was the one who theorized it, and then later on they proved it through CERN and these hadron colliders. So I was just thinking it was strange that he died on the eclipse day on April 8th. So Rebel Call was the only one I seen do a video about it, and he's got some weird assumptions in here, which he could be true. Maybe he was suggesting that maybe it was their sacrifice. You know what I mean? Because he was 94, so he was up there in age. So they'll just say, "Oh, it was because he was old age." But what's strange to me is, and this is the second time this has happened. The first time was when I first started my YouTube channel. Actually, it was a little bit after I started, but it was my very first viral video, the one that got me going. And it was all about Stephen Hawking and when he died and the coincidences around his death. Now, when Stephen Hawking died, I tried to find out the exact time of his death, and they didn't have it. So I was asking, the AI. I looked everywhere. I looked through all the Google searches trying to find what time of day he died. Nope, nothing. So I asked AI. You think AI would know? So here it is down here. Zoop. So I went down and asked, what time of day did Peter Higgs die? Blah, 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 blah. But it says, unfortunately, the exact time of day when he died is not specified in the information available to me. So I think that's very odd that nobody seems to know what time of day that he died. If anybody can find out that information, please put it in the comments. But I got a feeling they're going to leave that time of day out. It was probably like 3:33. I don't know. That's just speculation. But it's very odd to me that they don't know the time of his death. It's like they know everybody's exact time of death, except for when it comes to these important people that are scientists. And then, going back to why is this messing up now? Let me go to the other article. Well, he's the one who created the Higgs boson particle, which is also the same as the God particle. And then, his research won a Nobel Peace Prize. His theory was from 60 years ago, when, I'm not positive, but he could have been at the time either 33 years old or 34 years old, depending on, again, when his theory became known. He was born in May, so if it was before May, he would have been 33. If it was after, he would have been 34. I'm just thinking it might have been 33. There's their numbers again. And of course, all his research led to the CERN and all these hadron colliders being built to find the God particle, and then, the existence of dark matter, antimatter. So, governments spend billions of dollars. This is kind of interesting, this part. The so-called Higgs mechanism controls the rate of thermonuclear fusion that powers the sun, but for which this engine of the solar system would have expired long before evolution had time to work its miracles on Earth. So is he the one? Wait a minute. Is he the one who created or thought up the sun simulator? This might lead to something else. I never known it had anything to do with the sun. I thought it was just about antimatter. Of course, he was an atheist. He found the God particle, but he's an atheist. So that's why he went to the other name. They won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2013. "60 years. And I'm not going to go into reading all of the stuff, but there's another weird thing in here too. His own theory emerged with its explanation of how equations that call for massless particles, such as the quantum theory of the electromagnetic field. What? Electromagnetic force and the weak force responsible for radioactivity. I don't know. It's definitely something to look into. Him dying on the same day as the eclipse, and then CERN, firing up the same day too, is just a weird coincidence, right? So I guess they discovered it in 2013 with CERN, of course. I think that was the year that they CERN the discovery of a particle. So 2012, I think they announced it in 2013. Yeah. By 2013, the evidence is compelling. So it was almost 50 years from the time his theory to the actual discovery happened. There's a 3 o'clock. Obviously that's not the same, but it's weird. The mystery of mass. I don't know. It's just weird. The 3-body problem, that's all about the Hadron Colliders and how these aliens are coming and they're killing off all of the scientists, so we can't advance technologically to be able to stop the aliens when they get here. And then, blah, blah, blah. So it's just odd that they do not have. Wait a minute. There's something without Elon Musk in here. What does that have to do with the former president? What? Well, anyway, it says from Elon Musk to the Murdochs, a small number of billionaire owners have a powerful hold on so much of the information that reaches the public about what's happening in the world. So they're withholding information from the public, I guess. So there it is. I guess I'm not going to go in too far deep, make this a huge long video. It's already long enough. But it's coming from The Guardian, which is a trusted newspaper from the UK. All right. So I don't know if anybody can find out the exact time of his death on April 8th. It would be greatly appreciated, and it would be able to maybe figure some more things out. I just think it's very strange indeed. So there was something huge that happened on the eclipse day, but it seems like they're, there's not much information coming out, and nobody seems to know. It's weird that we're on April 10th, but the news about it just really didn't come out till today. So you can find out some information, but if you look at the times, 5 hours ago, 4 hours ago, one of them was 21 hours ago. So that would have been late yesterday. Late yesterday. But why did it take so long to find out? Why wouldn't we find out on the day of? Seems odd to me, but yeah. Let me know what you think, and if you can, by any chance, find out the exact time of day that he died, that would be great. I would be very grateful, because then we can maybe figure something else out. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's another clue to all this stuff. I think we're going to find out more information on this, as time goes by, maybe, unless they're just trying to keep it from everybody. Thanks for watching. God bless.